Morning.
Good morning. We have the Yasaka Pagoda behind us. It's
7 in the morning.
6:45, 7 a.m. in the morning. We got up a little early to walk here. Definitely people, but not a huge crowd. It's not too bad. It's very manageable. But yeah, we didn't do a lot of filming yesterday evening. We ended up getting a reservation ticket to a ramen restaurant we really wanted to go to. It was very good, but a unique soy broth. Yeah, and then outside of that, we just kind of did some packing and a little bit of shopping. We went to Uniqlo and Loft just to kind of see. We know we're going to do most of it in Tokyo, but just want to kind of get an idea of what we're looking for and what to find. But this morning we are about to go to Kiyomizu-dera, and then we're probably going to go do the Fushimi Inari torii gates.
Yes.
And I think the theory is the further up we go,
so we're
the
ready
less
for hiking.
tourists that will be there. So we're anticipating it to be busy at the bottom, but we figure if we keep going up, it'll get less busy.
Yeah,
so,
hopefully. We'll see.
Yeah, let's go. All right, so we are just leaving from the pagoda and we're on our way to Kiyomizu-dera. One thing I forgot to mention earlier was yesterday when we went to the bamboo forest. We got there early. There were people, as expected. It was very manageable, easy to take your pictures, do what you want to do. It wasn't crowded. You weren't shoving around to try and get a spot. But when we came back in the afternoon, around 1 or 2 o'clock, it was packed. And like it was unbearably packed, trying to like weave through crowds and people, and like it was just a wall. You were just stuck going with the flow of traffic. Even if you were trying to like escape the flow to get out of the, like get into a store or get across the street, like you just couldn't. Like the movement of people was just sort of shoving you along. But there are 2 places, which I will put in a photo of a map, and I'll pin them. So you should see that in just a second. But there are 2 places where you're going to get bamboo forests. One is free, and the other is like $3 or something like that to get into a temple. But they are just as beautiful. They have just as good photo opportunities. You know, a couple of them, or both of them, in my opinion, actually might even be nicer because the lighting is a little bit better. The sloping on the trail in one of them is a lot better. And you can actually get some really beautiful photos. And both of the ones that we saw, these other 2 locations, no one was there.
Yep.
You know, the first one was at a temple we went to, and maybe 4 or 5 other people were in that temple at all, and it was beautiful. And then the other place was on the way back to Arashiyama. It's literally just across the train tracks. Like if people just walked 50 meters further across the tracks,
they would find it.
You'd find it. So highly recommend, if you're not attached to the Arashiyama bamboo forest and you don't really care about the, social media told me to go here, go to these other 2 locations. You will have a much better spot, and you will get the same pictures with a bamboo forest. It was beautiful.
I would say even better because there's no one around. So
you had it to yourself. It was peaceful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we just left the Kiyomizu-dera temple, and it's now like it's almost 9:30. Yeah, 9:30 exactly, and it's super crowded.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of groups, like tourist groups, like tour groups, and a lot of students as well. We don't know, like we have seen a lot of students group every single day, even weekends.
I swear Japan does not do classroom work. They just go on field trips because every day has been student groups in the same uniforms.
Yeah, Sunday and Saturday as well. So
Yeah.
we don't know. It was a lot. So this morning we saw that it was a lot of those people already at 7, but now that it's 9, it's like insane. The street that we walked up, it was all the stores were closed, so it was pretty quiet, and now it's like you can barely walk. We just walked to another street, go down to take the bus. But yeah, there's no way that you can came here like after 8:30 and then you could find a good spot to take a picture or even to walk like.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's pretty crazy.
We tried to do a photo. Well, we got photos before when we got here, and then we tried to do another photo similar angle after. So we'll show that, and you'll see the difference from what an hour makes between 8:30 to 9:30 when we left. Yeah, so far I would highly recommend get up, go early, get to see the temples and the things that are scenic and really nice, and then do your shopping in the afternoon.
Yep.
Malls, you expect those to be busy anywhere you are. Go see the stuff that you want to see and is important or culturally significant. Go see that stuff early, and then go do your stuff in the afternoon that doesn't require the same privacy, so to speak. Yeah, and you get time too to go back and rest in your hotel, shower, freshen up, which is what we've done pretty much every single day.
Yes,
So.
wake up early and have like a quiet evening.
Have an hour or two to just relax in the hotel and then go back out and do your shopping and explore again. But yeah, go early.
So we just get to Inari area. We just stop for breakfast to fill up our tummies before we go to a hike. And yeah, we are not going to the main route, I guess. Google Maps sent us out of here, but there's no one, so.
Yeah, we were in the main like little strip leading up to the Inari gates, but everyone was going right and we went left. I think we're essentially just going to do the loop that the hike has, a little bit sort of backwards, but everyone went the other way, and I think it's because they all take their pictures with the gates that are at the bottom and then disappear, and we're going to go up and around.
That's our plan.
So we're planning for about 2 hours, but this is us before the hike with full bellies and hydration, and we'll see what happens in 2 hours.
Let's see how we look after 2 hours of hiking. First torii gates.
We are probably about halfway up.
Hopefully.
A little out of breath. Lots of stairs. The gates are beautiful.
Yeah. Luckily it's cloudy. And
Yes.
not sunny.
Luckily it's cloudy.
It's really humid though.
First little bit, probably 5-10 minutes, definitely felt like we were going the wrong way, but we looked it up. I looked it up and it said you could. We are now on the loop that goes up to the summit.
Yeah.
And then we'll go back down and head towards the main gate as the finish.
Yeah.
But you can just see we got through some gates. There's little platforms all the way up with little views. And
Rest points.
Rest points. Have some water. Make sure you're doing this and you have some
A lot of
Pocari Sweat or water or something. See you at the top. summit reached. Took us about 90 minutes.
90 minutes,
Yeah.
We stopped a lot.
We did a lot of little stops. We had some water breaks whenever there was a viewpoint or something. We had water breaks, things like that. But now we are heading back down. Liz had pointed out on the way up that the lettering was never facing us, and we thought maybe it was because we were going backwards. But once we got the summit and started going down, all the lettering is now facing us again, and we're going down the other way. So the theory that we have, and maybe somebody can educate us, I might have to do a Google search myself, but the theory is that the writing on the gates, no matter what, points up the hill towards the gods, or towards God. I'm not too familiar with Buddhism, so I'm not too sure, but that is the current operating theory, because no matter what, when we were coming up, the writing on the gates was facing away from us, and now we're going down, and it's facing us. We're walking into the writing, as you can see here. So the theory is that all that writing is pointing up towards the top of the mountain as a way to speak to the gods. But we are on our way back down, and we'll check in at the bottom.
Yeah.
All right, so we just got back to I guess where the loop starts and ends. Yeah, crossroads. So the bottom essentially of the summit loop. I'm going to turn the camera around. I'm going to give you guys a little tidbit of advice. So this is the shop that you'll see here. You have a path this way, which goes up, and you have a path this way to the left of it, which kind of goes down. All of them end up at the summit. This way ends up being much, much steeper. We went up that way, and we came down this way, and we are very, very grateful that we did. We were coming down the stairs, and they were so steep, and they were so much longer with no like flat spots or like areas to stop and walk on some flat ground. Like it was very steep, and it was a little bit tiring on the knees. So it depends who you are. If you're the person who would rather go up, go left. If you're the person that would rather have the shallow incline and then handle coming down steeper, then go to the right first. So just depends on your knees. If you can handle going down steeper stairs, I would highly recommend when you're looking at the shop, go right. It was a much shallower incline than the other way. If you go left and you go up that way, it is very steep stairs.
Challenging, yeah. It's actually the size is 15 minutes. I don't think if you can maybe do it at 15 minutes, but non-stop. Like,
Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah, you'd have to go. We got to the summit, and there's a little shop up there, and a temple, or I guess an area for someone to go pray, and they ring the bell and wash their hands. But there's a shop up there, and literally as we go to the top, coming up behind us, huffing and puffing was a Japan Post mail delivery guy with an Amazon box. So apparently same-day delivery still applies at the top of Inari Mountain. So he was hoofing it too, and he went up the right, so he knew don't go left. He knew up the other way was better. very late lunch.
Yeah, it's almost like 5 o'clock.
5 dinner.
Spanish time.
Yeah.
Spanish time.
Spanish dinner. Spanish lunch.
Spanish lunch,
Canadian dinner. So it works out.
We just left the ramen Seino Kase. It's our second time actually. We came here like 2 days ago for dinner.
It's so good.
And we had to come back.
Yeah.
And it was overall the best ramen we have eaten so far.
Yeah.
And for me, the best ramen I had gotten my whole life.
I would say so too. The chashu is insane. I don't know what they do with it. It is like toasty, crispy. It's almost sweet. It melts. It just melts in your mouth. Don't even need to chew it. The noodles are great. The broth is like best all around. So I think there's been elements of other ramens we've had so far that were like good and better. But this is by far the best complete bowl that we've eaten.
Like the most
complete, like total bowl. Yeah.
The most balanced one. So the noodles, the flavor of the broth, it wasn't super rich. It wasn't like super seafoody.
Yeah.
It wasn't like at all like oily. It was really, really good.
Yeah.
It was
it doesn't leave you bloated. You can still go out and do stuff. You don't get in the food coma. It's just, it is so worth it to go and line up there for the hour or whatever it is every time.
We came here like at 3:20, something like that, thinking that like mid time of the service, like lunch and dinner, and it wouldn't be like many people lining up.
Still like 9 groups in front of us. And we just left and there's like another 12 groups behind us.
So it's always lined up. Like, it's really worth it to wait. The wait. Yeah.
The nice thing is you write your name on the guest book thing, and then they just kind of work down the list. So you can kind of see how many people are ahead of you. Some people scratch their names out and leave because they get bored. But they will serve you, like you can go inside and you can order drinks. So you can have a beer, you can have a pop, you can have, with the purchase of the drink, I think they give you like a little snack. So while you're sitting outside, you can have a drink, you can have a snack. You don't need to just sit and twiddle your thumbs. You can have a beverage. So
especially now that it's really hot, so cold beer always helps. Yeah.
When you're in Kyoto, go ramen sen no kaze. It's right by the Nishiki market.
10 out of 10.
Yeah.
100 out of 10, I will say. 100%.
So good.
Well, we are at the Kyoto Tower. We just came here to check out the...
Technically Kyoto Station.
Yeah, the station, right.
Tower's behind us.
So, we just came here because we have a Shinkansen tomorrow really early in the morning at 6:15. And because we have like a really quiet evening, we just decided to came here, check it out, and to find like how we have to manage here. Since we're coming with our luggage. So
where are the escalators? Possibly elevators. Hopefully. Ideally, where's the Eki bends? But I think we have to do that tonight, which we may not do because they won't be open tomorrow morning.
Yep.
I think there's a big camera here.
Big camera, we
somewhere.
Go there.
So we might go look at big camera, but that pretty much wraps up our Kyoto leg of Japan.
Yeah, sadly.
Off to Tokyo tomorrow morning. We might hit up a dumpling place for dinner. Who knows? If we do, you'll see that. Otherwise,
let's go early.
Catch you in Tokyo.
Bye.